Highgate, and at the moment based at home, telling you and educating people about their skin and about how to prevent high street brands versus bioavailable brands that are out there for you, and also a little bit of education about your skin. It really comes down to basics, and I just want to sort of break it down because it can be so overwhelming when we go into shops and we're going online and we're looking at things and we think, oh, this is going to help, clear my acne, and it's going to dry it out. Let's go for Clearasil, let's go for this. And what these products are actually doing is probably causing your skin more harm. So I know from my own experience when I was a young teen and I suffered acne really badly. Like, I had inflamed acne, I had big bumps, I was wanting to be a model and doing all these things, and it hindered my confidence and also my ability to actually go out and pursue that career. But thank God I didn't, because it's given me knowledge on what I've learned through this experience to now share it with you. And I have a passion for skin. I love talking about skin and also helping you to better understand how your skin works. So let's talk about acne. Acne can be quite debilitating, especially when it's continuous, and there's reasons why papules and pustules, acne lesions and so forth can happen in our skin. It's because our skin is disruptive. Our white cells are trying to fight that bacteria that's actually in the skin, in the pore itself. So the way the oil in our skin is made up by, it's made up by sebaceous glands that reside in our hair follicles. So when a white cells are sort of fighting a lot to try and break down the acne P, which is now, I believe, acne C cells, it tends to sort of get trapped inside that pore and it fills up and it's not fighting anymore. It's just a dead white cell that's there. So that what we need to try and do is combat that inflamed pustule or that pore that's blocked, that could be resulting in blackheads, whiteheads, and acne lesions, and they can have all sorts of adverse effects on our skin. So what we don't want to do is to be aggressively getting in there and giving it a good pop, because that can actually cause scarring as well. So I'm going to talk about key ingredients that actually you really want to look out for, and making sure that they're fragrance-free and sulfate-free, mineral and dye-free. So I offer these medical range products from Illumia that to help with combating and giving you therapeutic dosage of what you need. So I'm going to give you the therapeutic dosage of what I use and what could help better combat your breakout or uneven skin or the odd pimple here and there. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Hinicatil, which is an ingredient that is very good for soothing. It's not a main ingredient, but it's one that I find when we've got breakout skin, that our skin can be a bit dry, because perhaps sometimes we're using products that are drying that blocked pore, can also have an adverse effect on dehydration. So we want to sort of have a look at the whole entirety of what you can actually get in a single product and sort of work from there. So we want to be looking at salicylic acid and oligopeptide 10. Now these two work really, really well together to sort of work with the inflammation, and the oligopeptide is working with the salicylic acid to help to add antioxidants and also to exfoliate the skin. Salicylic acid is actually going inside the pore and exfoliating, so it's not just topical, it's actually going into the pore. It's killing that bacteria that's in your skin. So that's what we want to be looking at, is oligopeptide 10, and we want to be looking at salicylic acid combined. So they work really well. Now the salicylic acid, I kind of look at about 2 to 3% when you're looking at topically applying this on the skin. Obviously if you're having a chemical peel or a treatment, those percentages can change. But when you're at home, I want to work on your home care and what you can get the best with your products at home. So we also need to be looking at resveratrol, which is really, really good as an antioxidant, because all of that combined with your salicylic acid and your peptides is going to help with the hydration, and also looking at niacinamide and also aloe and honey, which are very soothing. There is one product that has all of that in this range that I have, and I am going to share it with you, and it's called Acne Balancing Solution. I have seen really, really good results with this, using this morning and night. It works so well because it supports the skin's mantle, it's working at your hydrolipic barrier, it's strengthening, it's killing off bacteria, it has that salicylic acid, the oligopeptide 10, and it also has the resveratrol in there as well. So this is combating bacteria and rebalancing your pH levels as well. So when we're also using these type of things, we want to be also looking at perhaps and understanding how these lesions can work in our skin. So looking at a little grid here, I use this when I speak with my clients at work to make you understand how inflammation can work and how the blocked pore is and how we need to sort of break that hair follicle down. So yeah, we're looking at cellular debris of dead white cells, which are predominant here in these images, and breaking that down and killing off that acne P cell. So now acne can also have many different effects on your skin. It can cause scarring and also red inflamed areas, which are here. And we also have the acne scarring, which is very predominant post the acne. And we also have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which can result in all these forms. So we kind of need to be a bit educated about what we're using on our skin and not just grabbing what is available out there, but understanding what percentages are of those key products that you're looking for. So 2 to 3% of salicylic acid is what I recommend. Sea whip is also a great ingredient to help as an antioxidant as well. So we don't want to just dry the skin off, and our skin has many different functions, so we want to be addressing all of those by supporting your skin. So I always look for fragrance-free, sulfate-free, and mineral oil-free. Now, if I'm treating acne, normally what I would be doing is starting off with LED, which would help with any inflammation, and then tackling the internal effects of your skin that way. I've seen really, really good results, and I'm going to shoot over some before and after images after this live video. So do have a look at my Instagram or Facebook page, and I'll show you a client who's had great results with the treatment plan that I had for her. But home care is so important. So following up with home care, understanding a little bit about your skin and about how acne is. And the thing is, a good skincare routine is like having a healthy diet. You need lots of different compact components to make a diet work. And the same thing applies to your skin. So, having, your proteins and your carbs and everything else that you're taking internally, what are we actually doing for our skin? Let's try and think of it that way. So, I'm looking at medical range of products with Illumia versus a high street. You'll find that a lot of these products are saturated with a lot of preservatives, chemicals that maintain the shelf life of that product. So always look for fragrance-free, chemical-free, and preservative-free. And animal testing as well, let's not go there. But yeah, I was younger, and I was in my, I was 13 and 14, and I was having facials every week. I was like, yeah, I'm doing something great for my skin. I'm, feeling great, and I'd feel great for 1 or 2 days, and then all of a sudden, a week later, my skin would just come back up with more breakout. So what you don't want to do is over dry the skin or overstimulate the sebaceous gland. Keep your skincare really, really simple. And if you'd like to find out more about how I could actually talk to you and discuss more in a one-to-one, please feel free to inbox me. I'm happy to chat more about your personal needs. Naringa, it's nice to see you, darling, and I hope you're well, staying safe, and thanks for following, and I look forward to seeing you all next week.